I'm Joe. I'm a dietitian in a hospital in London. At the moment, I'm working in intensive care, assisting the nurses and the doctors and the rest of the team there. For me, I'm not actually on the wards in the hospital usually, so I have been asked to go back to the hospital and to intensive care, which is quite an intense environment. I'm working as a healthcare assistant. Our whole role has changed, so that can obviously be quite anxiety inducing, especially maybe people who have children at home or who have vulnerable people that are living at home. They've taken that decision to actually do something to help, which is incredible. There's quite I suppose a camaraderie, and a lot of people are likening it to war times and how everyone kind of pulled together and helped each other out. These people are in very acute, or what we call it, a situation, so things can change within a matter of minutes, and that can be obviously very stressful, especially when you're not used to being in that environment as well. When you go in, it seems very hectic. So obviously there's lots of people. You don't know whether you're going to walk in and see the same patients that you saw yesterday. They might have passed away, or they may have moved to a different ward, hopefully. Lots of beeping, because obviously all of the machines that people are kind of linked up to for different things. And that never really goes from your head kind of after the shift. You hear that kind of when on your way home and when you're trying to get to sleep at night. You kind of have a roller coaster of emotions, because when you first go in, you've got that motivation, you're feeling rested, hopefully, and then you're just working for hours and hours and hours. But then you might stop for a minute, and then that's when things might start to hit you a little bit. You have to kind of separate your emotions from from the work that you're doing, and try not to think too much about that person and that person's family, because that would then affect your work. It's not that we don't want to do that, or that we don't care. Of course we care so much that we have to kind of stop our emotions for a moment and not think, because if we did, we'd be constantly in tears. And that's not just during these times, that's always, but particularly during these times. I would say to everybody at home is just tell your loved ones how much you love them, and hold them just a little bit closer during these times, and stay at home, because it really does save lives. It's protecting you and it's protecting your loved ones.
Thank you so much. Do you want to press stop on that?
Yeah.